We are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's the last day of September, and we are at the Ridge Outdoor Resort. What an awesome resort. I mean, we haven't explored it a lot in detail, but we're going to get to that. Anyways, we're going to be here for the next 8 days.
Yeah, right. We actually got here a couple of 3 days early so that we could fool around. You'll notice this t-shirt, this Our Village. Apparently Our Village kind of is no more. It kind of flourished, got into to be a Facebook group. They had a number of rallies. We actually went to one of the first ones, and wouldn't you know it, we actually won a Fantasy Tours RV rally, and we won it in 2020.
Yeah.
And it's 2023 right now, and we're actually going on it. With all of the fooling around in COVID, there was a little bit of rescheduling.
Yeah.
So we're going to see everything that's kind of tourist trappish in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge.
And they are tourist traps. Yeah. This is like vacationers extravaganza, whatever age, bring your kids.
And we've kind of always said we enjoy that. And we had just done that when we went to that rally, so we weren't that excited to go on this rally again. But wouldn't you know it, 3 years later, we're so simple-minded, we're excited again. So what are we doing today, honey?
All right, so because we got here early and because we are full-time and, you know, this is our life, we're going to Walmart first. Okay, maybe also an AutoZone, but we are going to get in, what is it, the East?
Yeah, we're going to the, it's called East Alcatraz, because obviously there's only one Alcatraz, and it's in California, and we did go to that, where you get on a boat and you go visit it. So we're going to play the tourists, we're going to do that. Tomorrow we're going to do some other tourist things. So pretty much this video is just going to be a pile of the tourist things to do in this particular area, and we can't film 90% of the time, so it's going to be a little stealth and maybe a little stunted at each one, but hopefully we'll have 20 different things to show you guys.
Right. So like Mark said, we are with Fantasy, and it's a rally. We'll be right here. We're not going to be driving like a caravan, but they will be bussing us around to Asheville and other places. So, all right, let's go to Walmart. We're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, one day before our rally, and we decided to check out the Alcatraz East Crime Museum. The Alcatraz East Crime Museum is dedicated to the history of crime and crime fighting in America. It's actually the successor to the National Museum of Crime and Punishment, which was in Washington, D.C. And when the D.C. Museum closed in 2015, its owners decided to open an even more ambitious attraction in Pigeon Forge. It has 5 unique galleries that dive into a number of things. Forensic science was fascinating, and that's the cool part of this museum. It covers all aspects of a crime. Like I said, this is pretty cool. All right, so we just finished up at Alcatraz East, and it was, what did we spend, like 4 hours there, I think.
Yeah.
And as usual, there's a lot there. I found it sad and depressing what human beings do to get into these sort of museums and end up there, but it was still really interesting.
It would be easy to pass it off as rinky-dink because it's tilt up to show the tower right above us. How cool it is.
Oh, they've got a mannequin up there. A man.
We're basically at the Disneyland or the Wisconsin Dells tourist trap area, and you'd think, oh, well, it's not going to be that good. It's going to be like a wax museum. I'm telling you, it was really done well. Really noisy here. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. We're at the Island, which is kind of a shopping mall, and there is some type of a crazy car show here with all sorts of little cars, like little Hondas and little Civics and that have the tires at angles, so busy place.
Got bad lighting too. All right, are we still doing Walmart?
Yep.
We're going to do Walmart? All right, let's go.
All right.
The next day, Mark and I drove to Gatlinburg to explore Anarchista Mountaintop Theme Park. So check out that separate video. It was really an amazing place. But now, on October 2nd, the Fantasy Rally begins. On day one, everyone has now arrived at the Ridge Outdoor Resort. We had an orientation and social gathering this day, along with a welcome dinner. And let me tell you, there is a lot of eating on this rally. Day two is when we really got started. We're starting this day off without Mark. I'm on a little adventure exploring some of the Pigeon Forge. Our first stop is actually the Smokie Mountains Knife Works. A lot of things to see around here, and this is one of the things that we're doing first. And from what I hear, is a whole lot more than just knives. In the early 1970s, Kevin Pipes, the company's founder, and John Parker started to sell pocket knives from the back of their pickup trucks. Right, so looking at all these knives, I have to wonder, how do you even know what you're looking for? Do you have a purpose that you're looking for and they guide you? Amongst the testosterone, they actually have purses too. Oh, go figure. Over the years, after building relationships with customers and vendors, they outgrew 2 buildings until they built and moved into this 108,000 square foot knife showroom in Sevierville, Tennessee. But it's more than just knives. All right, here's a section I can relate with. Yeah. All right, I'm making a purchase. I'm a sucker for crystals. All right, I bought what I needed and a lot of testosterone. Like I said, I think I actually
spotted a few hairs on my chest. Wow.
All right, next stop, we're at the island. The island in Pigeon Forge, and it's an island in Little Pigeon River. So, as you can see, there's a lot of amusement things going on, a lot of shopping. So I'm going to wander around and show you what the island's all about. So it looks like the orange is places to eat. We've got green as shopping. We got blue for play, hotel for stay. If you're going to be bored here, shame on you. But you can see it is just one big touristy place to be. If you feel like you don't really want to do any shopping, there's some nice places just to sit and relax and enjoy the waterfall or the water fountain. Let's check all this out. So if you are parked near the island, they do have a trolley that'll get you there and back. So you don't have to walk too far. Oh, this is part of the tram stop. Part of Pigeon Forge organized tram stops. This is important to know. Okay. Let's check out the play section with all their rides. One of the best perks here is you can purchase a 48-hour unlimited wristband that allows you to ride everything included in that purchase as many times as you want for 2 consecutive days. All right, they even have rides for the little ones. Whoa. Wow, I have no idea what this is. Oh, a challenge climbing. Besides showcasing their fountain, which we saw when we first came in, the island is also showcased by a 200-foot observation wheel. All right, I just bought my ticket for the big Ferris wheel. Facing my fears, we'll see how it goes. All right, we're going down.
Going down, going down.
Well, we will. Woo, which way do we go? Oh, exit. All right, so we just got off, and not too bad. Actually, it's enclosed, it's air conditioned, and my fellow riders promised not to rock once we got to the top. So it went well. It was good. Cool. You get an awesome view of everything. The mountains. It's worth the $15, I think it was, for senior price. Got to do it. All right, now that we finished the big wheel back there, let's keep going and checking out what else they have. Man, they have quite an assortment of different food here, too. Let's take a look. No, Mark is sorry he didn't come for this. It's one of his favorites. This is the island, and it's a pretty cool place if you've got a day and you want to spend some time with the family. There's something for everybody here, truly. Very cool. One day fun thing to do with the family. That evening, we hopped on a motor coach bus back at the resort and went to the Dolly Parton Stampede Dinner and Show. All right. Got our ticket. Oh my God. Here we go. Okay, we're upstairs. This is where we came from. So we're gonna get the balcony seats. So we're in a whole different area. Holy smokes, you know they're gonna have horses and animals. They serve you a 4-course mouth-watering feast with dessert. But here's a pro tip. The feast includes a whole rotisserie chicken. So Mark ordered that and I got the vegetarian one. This way we split the chicken and the veggies, and it was still too much, but it really was good. Oh, man. And the show was actually fun. It was filled with a friendly North and South competition, and they had some thrilling horse riding stunts and special effects and a lot more. It really was entertaining. All right, new day. We've got a lot going on. Actually, we're seeing 2 shows today, and we're at the, what is that?
Show.
Country Tonight Theater, but it's actually a 10 o'clock show that we're seeing today, and it's music and comedy and dance. Not really sure what it's all about. We're going to be ending up in Gatlinburg later on today, and we'll roam around, and then tonight we go to the Pirate Cove show. We've seen that one before. It's phenomenal. We love it. So this is a day of more theater and just exploring the area.
Relaxing, eating, shopping, having shows. It's about as easy as it gets.
A lot of eating. This is a theater. Stop looking at Facebook.
Well, I'm trying to be young. I'm working on my little box.
The variety show was entertaining, even with some audience participation. We're now in Gatlinburg, and we're going to explore a little bit around here. Lots of shopping. We're not shoppers because we are full-time. We don't have any place to put all this stuff.
Right.
So
that doesn't mean I don't have the frustration when I see something really awesome,
yeah,
or worse yet, something that's really a good price, and I go, oh my God, I need to buy this.
Yeah.
Just can't. If I find a need that I need something really bad, I buy it, and I'll just throw something to Sue's out, and I don't tell her.
Well,
you know?
I guess that is
Yeah.
the plan. You know, if Mark brings something in, I have to get rid of it,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
What?
Anyways, bring something in, get rid of something. So we're going to kind of graze, and we're not really shopping, but we're going to check out some restaurants and taste things. And I see right there is a Starbucks, and I want a lavender oat milk latte.
Oh boy, there we go.
Let's do that first. Here goes Mark. He found something already.
You know, I don't know what it is, but I want to touch this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Keep on going. Boy, there is a lot. Ooh. All that. Here's the sky park we kept hearing about as we're walking around Gatlinburg. So it looks like there's a ski lift that you actually take up. Wow. Once you're up there, you get to go across the bridge. All right, so we're doing pretty good avoiding the Cinnabons and all that. There's just so much down here.
I'm still thinking about them though.
I know. So what is it, October 4th or something like that? It's a Wednesday afternoon. This place is so crowded with people.
Yeah.
We're just kind of wondering what a weekend, high season. And actually we're getting into, I guess you could call their high season. The colors are starting to change in the Smokie Mountains.
Actually, I'm kind of irritated because,
really?
You know, I waited until I was retired to actually have fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, people, go back to work.
Get back to your job.
Yeah, I need my Social Security paid.
Oh my God. Carry on.
It's the best burgers in town right here.
Ooh. Mark, where are you going?
Well, it's purely for educational research. You know, there's something about being at a foot-long hot dog stand right after Cupid's.
Oh my God, Mark. Wow. Right out in the open. Yum. Oh boy. Ooh, taffy.
Every time I see this, I always think of my teeth falling out now.
I know.
When you're a full-timer and your teeth fall out and you got no dentist.
That's a problem.
It's tough.
That's a problem.
Wow. So never would have thought of dual use of a large roll of toilet paper.
Oh God, Mark. So we're walking by Anakeesta beginning where the ski lift goes up to the mountaintop. And the line is so crowded, so we're trying to figure out why was it not that crowded when we were here. And actually it was because it was a Sunday.
Yep.
And we noticed a lot of people are actually leaving on Sunday. So we're going to call that a pro tip.
And it's not that it was deserted, but it was a very manageable
Yeah, it wasn't
crowd.
as busy as what this is right now.
And a shout out to the oatmeal cookie dough
ice cream, yeah. Got to try it when you go up there. But anyway, Sunday seems to be the transition day. People are coming, people are going. They're not quite settled if they're coming. So that might be a good time to get up there. All right. This is kind of pretty.
How long have we been married?
About 6.5 years.
You keep asking me, you go, Mark, what do you want to have for lunch?
Yeah.
I mean, how could it be less obvious?
Jeez. He tells me every day, I'm like, enough pizza. Carry on. So I don't know, we've got a hankering for some breakfast. We're going to give this pancake place a try. They've got crepes too. I think they had burgers on the menu, did you say? All right, let's try it out. All right, it's the pancake place. After walking around, we're going to do Mexican, we're going to do all-American.
I've been here 1 minute and I know.
Okay, I guess this is a place for us. What are you getting? Ooh, bean soup. Wow. It does sound hearty. Good choice, son. Look at that smile.
Sugarlands, I don't know, Distilling Company. I would actually recommend this place, but I would make certain that you eat before you come here. Because you pay $5, you get a little collar or something, they check your ID. And then you sit around these kiosks and somebody's giving you a pour, and it's a little bit bigger than a thimble full, you know, but it gives you a good taste of it. And there's a billion different flavors in this place, really exotic ones, really cool blends, but it's a big mason jar and it's $26. And then it progressively gets cheaper as you buy, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 or 12.
So why didn't you go in and taste? Can't handle it.
I can't handle it.
It's moonshine.
Yeah, you know, I'm more of a Starbucks coffee guy.
I heard that. All right, just asked them, and for your $5, you actually get 12 samples, and you saw the small thimble-ish size. 12 though, that's all you need. This is moonshine.
Oh, are you kidding? If I drank 12 of those,
you wouldn't. Let's just put it
I'd
like
get incarcerated. Let's just put it that way.
Marco, really?
So I want to know how many of our subscribers are sharp enough to know where I am today. Leave something in the comments.
Right, so busy day. This morning we did a
Kind of a comedy and musical review.
Yeah, it was really cool. And then well, all afternoon we were in Gatlinburg, just kind of exploring that area. That's a fun place too. Man, so much to do, overwhelming. So now with just that, really, I'd be done. But we're not done.
Right.
So tonight you can see up here, right up here, we've got the
Pirates Voyage.
Pirates Voyage dinner and show. So we're going to get fed a lot again.
Yeah.
And
thank God I'm hungry.
Yeah, I actually am. We were here like about 4 years ago, and I remember this showing being the best one we saw.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to this one.
A lot more complex stage changes and water and aerial and birds and animals and seals, you name it.
Yeah.
So
all right,
come on with us. We'll show you a couple
Let's
things.
do it. You got pretty nice seat up here, Mark.
Hey, I'm busy getting a text from Cindy, our RVer that was in the episode where she got her Dutch Star stuck. We'll post it up in the corner.
Tonight's four-course feast included fried chicken and ham, or, if you like, they also offered vegan, vegetarian, or gluten-free meals. Nice to have these choices. What can I say? This show is loaded with action-packed pirate adventures and live birds and seals, acrobats that were in the air and water. This was probably our favorite show, and of course, the meal was more than enough and delicious. And this concludes our part one of our week-long in Pigeon Forge Gatlinburg area. And if you're still with us, I want to thank you for joining us. And stay tuned, because we'll be coming out with part two. That's when we end up going over to Asheville, North Carolina, and we get to see the Biltmore estate. Never saw that. Phenomenal. Unfortunately, they told us we couldn't video record. So I do have some photos and tell you about that. Also, we went to the Smokie Mountains National Park. Again, we're not allowed to show much, but we can show you a little. And the big thing of part two is we went to Dollywood. We have never been there before, and we've been in this area before. But to Mark and my surprise, we thought Dollywood was really good. We enjoyed it. So, and we're not ride people. So stay tuned. You can see what we did as non-ride people and how we enjoyed Dollywood and what we did. Again, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider. It really helps our channel out. Give us a thumbs up and ring the notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us.